Guys, what's good? I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope everything's good wherever you are. Guys, smash the like button in this video. I really appreciate it if you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video if you haven't already shared. If you haven't already shared some of my videos. I know a lot of you guys share my videos. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Guys, I wanted to talk about a fight. I wanted to talk about a fight between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. Look, it looks like those two are going to meet in the future if Oleksandr Usyk gets through Anthony Joshua, and if Tyson Fury gets through the fight, he's going to have, God knows who he's going to fight, Dillian Whyte, Andy Ruiz, God knows who he's going to get in the ring with. But if both of them get through their next assignments, which I think they will, they're most likely going to meet for an undisputed fight. Now, this has had a lot of people discussing about how this fight would play out, how an Oleksandr Usyk fight and Fury would play out. A lot of people automatically say Tyson Fury beats Oleksandr Usyk. It's the easy answer, right? Fury's a much bigger guy, 6'9". He's a very good boxer. He knows how to smother opponents. He knows how to, use his weight and height and reach. He knows also to use that stuff to his advantage. Something which I don't think AJ does very well, whereas Tyson Fury does do it well. So I think it's the easy answer just to say say Fury. A lot of people are, underplaying Usyk. I think they don't give him enough credit. I don't think Usyk gets enough credit for what he's done in the game. This is a double Olympic gold medalist, right? He unified the cruiserweight division in no time, fighting very top. Let me just name some of the fighters he beat at cruiserweight. Michael Hunter, very good fighter. Gassiev, very good fighter. Bradis, very good fighter. Right? He beat Tony Bellew. This guy has beaten a lot, and I'm missing somebody. There's a fighter that I missed out. Who have I missed out? So he beat Hunter, Gassiev, Bradis. Somebody I'm missing out. I can't remember. There's a name I'm missing out. At cruiserweight, I think he beat about 5 top quality opponents. Bellew's a good fighter as well. Then he went to heavyweight and beat Anthony Joshua and became a unified champion. And he's done this in 18, 19 fights? That's incredible. And Tyson Fury's beat Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. Those two top fighters that he's beat. Klitschko, who was coming towards the end of his career. Whereas Usyk has beaten a lot of guys all in their prime. He's beaten all these guys in their prime. I just don't understand how people are overlooking Usyk. Now, yeah, Fury's big. And yeah, Fury's stronger. I get all of that. But Oleksandr Usyk could outbox Tyson Fury. Because Oleksandr Usyk is used to fighting bigger guys. He's fought bigger guys as an amateur and as a pro. He's used to fighting bigger guys. Didn't you see his performance against Anthony Joshua? It was punch perfect. He for me, dismantled Anthony Joshua. That was a conclusive win. That was a for me. Look, when I mean one-sided, I thought it always looked like Usyk was in control of the fight. Yeah, Joshua won rounds in the fight, for sure. It wasn't like a complete shutout, but Joshua is a world-class fighter. You're not going to go in there with Anthony Joshua, who's a, Olympic gold medalist himself and was a unified world champion, got the best resume in the heavyweight division. You're not just going to go in there and completely dominate every second of every round. He's going to have his moments. But Usyk controlled that fight and won it pretty easy. It wasn't as hard as... Well, people thought that Anthony Joshua would destroy Usyk. A lot of people thought that Anthony Joshua would beat Usyk easy. He's too big. And obviously Usyk went in there and he had other ideas. And I'm telling you, with Fury, I feel it's going to be... I'm not going to say... I don't think... I thought the Usyk and Joshua fight ended up being quite easy for Usyk in the end. I don't think the Fury fight's going to be that easy because Fury's a great fighter. I think Fury's got a lot more to his game. He's more durable. He's mentally very strong. And that's just all over for Usyk, a tougher fight. And listen, Usyk may lose to Tyson Fury. Like, for me, that's a proper 50-50 fight because Tyson Fury's a great fighter. But I think people are overlooking Usyk's chance in the fight. I think Usyk isn't as big as underdog as what people make him out to be. I don't think it's a case where Usyk has no chance of beating Tyson Fury. I actually think that Alexander Usyk may be able to outbox Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury may have to walk Usyk down and start using his weight and size, to start bullying Usyk in order to win that fight. I don't think if they box on the outside, I think Usyk wins. I just think Usyk is faster of feet, he's faster of hands, and I just think he'll confuse Tyson. I think Tyson Fury would have to make it like a dog fight, which I believe he'll probably will. Maybe not at the start. I don't think he'll start bullying Usyk straight away. But I think eventually, if Usyk is outboxing Fury, I think what Fury will do is start walking to him and start making it a dog fight. But that is no easy fight for Tyson Fury. Trust me on that. Alexander Usyk is a great fighter. Great fighter. I don't know why for me, he's been overlooked. He was overlooked against Joshua. And now he's kind of being overlooked against Fury as well. Now people say, well, Joshua's rubber. No, Joshua's a very good fighter. And Fury's very sloppy at times. Anthony Joshua probably causes Tyson Fury more trouble than he caused Alexander Usyk. I'll tell you why. Because Tyson Fury at times can get very sloppy in fights. Alexander Usyk's not sloppy at all. He's very smooth in his movements. His side-to-side movement is brilliant. Alexander Usyk, for me, is probably one of the best fighters in the world right now. It's definitely between him, Crawford, and Canelo. But Usyk, on what he's achieved in such a short space of time, is incredible. To become undisputed in a weight class so quickly, to do that, I don't know, how many fights did he do that? In 15 fights or 16 fights? Then become a unified heavyweight champion in his 19th fight against Anthony Joshua. Like, that guy he's a phenomenon. But he doesn't seem to get the credit. I don't know why. I don't know what some people can win 1 or 2 fights and become like greats. And some people like Alexander Usyk, who's had like 4, 5, 6 good wins, still people seem to not be giving him credit. And not giving him a chance against Fury. Look, Alexander Usyk's a winner. He's not any old fighter. He's a winner. I'm not saying he definitely beats Tyson Fury, because that would be by far his hardest fight. Just the size, the power. Fury isn't a huge puncher, but he has got power. He's displayed that in the Deontay Wilder fight. And obviously he's so much bigger. He has so many physical advantages over Alexander Usyk. That in itself makes it a challenge and a tough fight. And Fury does have a good boxing brain. But I will say this, Fury is sloppy as well. He's not as smooth as Alexander Usyk. Usyk is a proven amateur and a proven pro. He's accomplished more than Fury, right? And you can even argue he's got a better win than Fury at heavyweight. You can even argue that. You can now listen, Wilder, for me, I would favor Wilder against Joshua. So you could argue either way, but Joshua's more accomplished than Wilder. He's beaten better guys. So you can argue that Usyk has a better win at heavyweight than Deontay Wilder. Than Tyson Fury. You could argue that because Klitschko was old when he fought him. And Deontay Wilder, is he as good as Anthony Joshua? Possibly, possibly not. But we don't know that. But out of the two, Wilder and Joshua, you'd have to say that Joshua is the more accomplished out of the two. So I think people are overlooking Alexander Usyk. I by no means are saying that Alexander Usyk will beat Tyson Fury, but I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. I think it's a proper fight. I think it's a fight that, Alexander Usyk could win as well. I don't know why people are overlooking Alexander Usyk. I just don't get it. I thought the Joshua fight would be the fight where people would understand how great, Usyk is. The way he beat, look, I think Tyson Fury beats Joshua, but I don't think it'd be comfortable. I think Anthony Joshua could cause Tyson Fury some issues. Because like I said, Tyson Fury at times in his fights can be a bit sloppy. And Joshua is fast and very powerful. And it's not like, Tyson Fury doesn't go down. He goes down. So, I still like to see the Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight. I think styles make fights. I do favor Fury to win that fight. Of course I do, against Joshua. But I don't think it's an easy fight. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. And I definitely don't think the Tyson Fury Oleksandr Usyk fight's a foregone conclusion. That's a hard fight. That's not an easy fight whatsoever. That's a hard fight for Tyson Fury. I don't know why people are still writing Oleksandr Usyk off. I'm not sitting here and saying Oleksandr Usyk's definitely going to win that fight. I couldn't say. But the way Fury fans and some people just think that Fury's just going to walk through Oleksandr Usyk, nah, that's not happening, in my opinion. I think that's going to be a tough fight. I think that's going to be Fury's toughest fight to date. I think Fury's going to have a lot of issues with Usyk. Because Usyk's just so skilled. He's such a skilled fighter, such a skilled boxer. Usyk is used to fighting bigger guys throughout his whole career. He fought at super heavyweight as an amateur. He fought Joe Joyce and beat Joe Joyce easy. Everybody was saying that Joshua would be too big for him. And look what he did to Joshua. He beat him comfortably. Oh, well, then people came out with rubbish. Oh, well, Joshua fought the wrong fight. Well, that's the fight that Joshua's been fighting all the time. Joshua's not a pressure fighter. He doesn't walk you down and do a Derek Chisora. That's not Joshua's style. Joshua has got a good jab and he likes to set up his power punches. He doesn't go in there and look to destroy a guy and start putting on. He sets shots up. And Oleksandr Usyk was just more skilled. He was just a better boxer. He's just a better boxer. Simple as that. I just think, for some reason, I don't know why Oleksandr Usyk isn't getting the credit that he deserves. He's been overlooked he was overlooked by a lot of the media and a lot of the fans. They seem to be giving him no credit for what he's done. What he's done in boxing thus far, being a double Olympic gold medalist and a undisputed cruiserweight champion in 16 fights, and then to go on and become a unified heavyweight champion in 19 fights is incredible. That's just incredible. This guy's he's fought people in their backyards. He's fought Gassiev in his backyard, fought Bellew in his backyard, fought Joshua in his backyard. Then he go to Poland as well and beat that. I forgot the guy's name that he beat. Was it Glowacki? He went and fought Glowacki, I believe, in Poland. I believe he went and fought Michael Hunter in America. This is a road warrior. He goes everywhere and beats guys in their backyard, in front of their fans. For me, Oleksandr Usyk's a fighting machine. He's a great fighter. I'm a huge fan of Oleksandr Usyk. I think he's without no doubt one of the best in the world right now, without question. Pound for pound, and I think he beats virtually everyone. And if I'm honest with you, I think he can beat Tyson Fury. I think it's a 50-50 fight, but it wouldn't shock me in the slightest if he beats Tyson Fury. That's just my opinion. You guys may disagree and think otherwise, but leave your opinions, guys. Boxing is about opinions. Let me get that out there. Boxing is about opinions. It is about opinions. And that's just my opinion. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.